There we go.
Wait, give it a 5-second moment of silence for one guy who's down and another boy who's an island boy still. So cheers, Pat. It's gonna be a lonely podcast, my friends.
We're the Lonely Island Boys.
Cause I'm an island boy. Poor Chris, but that's okay.
It still tastes my beer.
Yes, that's good. That's a good start. The world is a little bit of a crazy place. I honestly on Wednesday night after we went out for the pregame, and we were wearing masks and whatever. I'm like, oh, like what are we doing this? Why are we still wearing a mask for? This is over. I'm done with COVID. No, there's a new strain.
COVID came back on that one real quick.
It was like, oh yeah, you think you're done? You're not done.
You got Dikembe Mutombo on that one.
Oh, did block. And this one's supposed to be more contagious than the Delta. They keep getting more contagious.
They don't seem to get, they're not like, oh, this is an easier version.
Yeah, I like it. We don't hear about that easy one. So it's more contagious than the Delta, and it can get around, supposedly get around the vaccine is what they're thinking. So Europe is already shut down, and I think they're starting to...
Well, I believe the U.S. stopped flights from Africa.
Yes, but England and Italy have this variant. Right?
Oh, do they?
So...
Wow, that must have... that's correct, because I thought when I saw it before, it was 3 countries in Africa, and I think Hong Kong had one case of it. I think
no, this morning they've reported that England and Italy.
Terrific.
Yeah. So it's going to be here before you know it.
Yikes.
And another one. And they're also reporting, insane amount of cases.
Cases have gone up.
This is what I like about this podcast, Pat. We're a little upside.
The S&P's got a statistic on the board.
Yeah, the S&P is down a man today. And we've added to the Illinois tomorrow's COVID rates up. A portion of the team might be a part of that. We'll give him a call. Make sure he's still live.
You can zoom him in, I thought.
We can zoom him in. That's Lauren was telling me, like, well, if either you guys get it, you guys could just Zoom call it. And I was just like, oh no, this is not the right.
Maybe they'll hear me better if on the Zoom call.
Yeah. Well, listen, you sound good. I'm hoping I sound good on this one. It's a little it's a 2-on-1 here today, Pat. So we're gonna have to. We're
gonna give the people what they want. We're really bringing the P in the S&P here tonight, guys.
Brother, it's been a lovely week though. I haven't I forget how nice it is to have a couple days off.
Yeah, I haven't done any work since Wednesday.
Yeah, no, I did. You know what I did on Friday? I woke up. I did probably work till about 11.
I was going to, and then I just decided to clean my basement instead.
Yeah, I did some emails. Made sure there was some money in some accounts, and then that was it. I didn't have to do anything. And then what did I do Friday? I worked out, and that was it. I did do a little Christmas shopping.
That'd be more than I did.
You know what? Christmas shopping for myself.
This is strange. I feel like I'm looking you dead in the eyes. This whole podcast.
Stop looking at me, weirdo. Bro, you know what's also nice? I'll have to share my drink with you, Chris.
Usually I get the void between you and Chris. I'm looking at it. Now I'm looking dead into the
Well, at least you're going to be on the mic this time, you son of a... I got to be careful. The shot
jar is reloaded.
And Pat decided that, no, let's not go easy route. Let's go every shot no one has ever wanted. So the next shot round, like whoever gets the next one and pulls out, is going to be a very unhappy camper.
Yeah, you can check that out on the where can we find that information, Peter?
Oh yes, well, ladies and gentlemen, oh man, we just dove right into it. Thank you for joining us here on a very weird, lonely Saturday night. But we're gonna give the people what they wanted. We're not stopping. We might be down 2 men, but we're gonna be here for you. And
next week will be one man show.
Should be a 1-man show. I thought tonight might have been a 1-man show.
I can start doing some Chris voices if you want.
Yeah. Well, it's like Chris doesn't come until 15 minutes, so no one would really have known.
Baby.
Oh, then we're gonna get a belch. Katrina, can you belch for us?
No.
All right. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
Team player.
Team player. Way to go, Katrina. You can check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Podcast SNP. You can reach us at the SNP Podcast at gmail.com. Please go to YouTube, subscribe, like, and share.
The YouTubies.
We are on the YouTubies. We have a bunch of content out there. We do some clips. We're proudly presented to you by DLM Tax and Accounting. Check out their website at dlmtax.com. It's the last month of the year almost. And if you're looking to switch, or you're going to need, because you're a crypto millionaire and you need some tax advice, check them out. They've got experience.
You got to sell some crypto to get that Christmas fund up.
Yes, or you got to sell some crypto to pay your taxes. So They are some of the best. Again, they're at dlmtax.com. And Pat, that is enough of the business.
That was not a good impression.
No, it was. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, there's a hey, Chris and Rob. Welcome to the podcast, baby. Maybe this will be the one Chris listens to.
Can I tell a long winding Joe story for no reason?
Sure. Oh yeah. Oh.
I wish I had one, but I don't really have one.
Oh, Joe, you're the best.
You always wonder where they're gonna go.
Yeah.
And then he brings it around.
He brings it to you, but you really gotta stick with it.
Yes, it's a commitment. It's a
commitment. It's a long road to a very promising ending, but it does get a little windy.
Yeah. He's a long form teller.
Yeah. And then, so if you haven't checked out any of our recent podcasts, we had one for Blackout Wednesday, and as a little Thanksgiving special. That we did get out on time, and we lost your money if you took our bets. Minus Chris's. Chris's did win. I think if the Bears
would have covered 3.5, I would have won one yesterday.
No.
Personal betting.
Oh, yeah? Did you actually bet? Where'd you bet at?
I did the MyBookie thing.
Oh, you went on the MyBookie. Awesome. So you did cut. So you chose the Bears.
I chose the Bears to cover 3.5. I chose the over on the game, and then I chose the Bills to cover the 7. So those two hit, but the Bears didn't take care of business.
You got them at. I got them at 2. I bet like 30 minutes away from the game, and I got them at 2 points.
I did it earlier, and it was like 3.5 for the Bears. Either way, I didn't get it though.
So yeah.
But it was a free money. It was a free play one because I had just signed up.
Okay. Nice. Did you? You should have told me because you could have made on MyBookie. Not that this is an advertisement for MyBookie, but they give you yesterday. They gave you a bunch of guaranteed wins.
Interesting. They have some shady stuff on MyBookie. How you put the money on the account there. How they like charge it like under an airline name or something. It's a little shady.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never looked at it. But yesterday they had guaranteed wins. They had $50 worth of guaranteed wins this year.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Once again, we communicate well together, Peter.
Yes, I could have helped you out. And then they had a bunch of easy ones today, too, that you could have. But Cyber Monday, look at it. They might have some guaranteed wins. So then you just put whatever they limit you, and so you're guaranteed $10 win.
Interesting.
So I won like $60 yesterday. Covered my crap betting on Thanksgiving, and I took the. Or did you watch any of the Michigan Ohio State? Or did you?
I did not. Man.
Woo! What a game, baby! Michigan taking care of business.
Hardballs. No, he's shutting down that Bears talk once and for all.
Oh, sure. Well, or he's going to get paid because that win he's going to now make the playoffs.
Will Michigan make the playoffs now? Because who do they lose to?
Ohio.
They lost to somebody before. They're not undefeated.
No, because Ohio had a loss too. Ohio was 3, Michigan was 5. So and Alabama won in quadruple overtime.
Wow.
So
I read an article this week that
it's going to be Georgia's title.
That Saban was bitching about the fans how because they're not winning by enough points, like the Alabama fans are getting cranky about him. He's like, just be glad we're winning.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
They've lost like 5 games in like 5 years or whatever it is.
It's kind of like Boston. Like Boston, you can't complain for like 20 years. You've had so many championships in the last first 20, like from 2000 to 2020 or 2020.
Yeah, it was like a Bulls fan in 2000. You couldn't be complaining a whole lot.
Yeah, you couldn't. Well, that's why everybody.
Now we're back to complaining, dude. 20 years later.
I mean, but this Bulls team looks pretty good.
Yeah,
they had a real
I do. I'm a little concerned with them in the playoffs. I think when the games get tighter, I think it'll be a little. I'm not sure their defense will be good enough, but we'll see.
They need a big.
Their size. Their lack of size in the front court's a little concerning as well.
They should not have lost to Houston,
but they can put some points on the board. That's for sure. Usually.
Yeah, I took the over tonight. Miami Bulls. That's a late tip here for you.
Is that on right now?
Yeah, it's at 2 because we were gonna try to go to the game, but somebody couldn't smell or taste today, so we couldn't go to the game today. and we all thought it was Sexy Pepsi. Sexy Pepsi was the one spreading it all to all the world.
But he's tested all the time, working for the Chicago Cubs.
Yep. So he did not have to. Well, and I got tested twice. Dude, those COVID tests are not the funnest thing in the entire world to do.
It's better if you don't do like the ones like a wipe. You're like not into your.
Well, you're supposed to put them up pretty far up your butt.
Yeah, you gotta get them so they're in that thing in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not good, but yeah, and trying to show Big Mike how to do that was a joy too.
The Bulls haven't started yet. They're starting. Oh, they started 7. Why are they?
Yeah.
Why is it 7? Why aren't they going? Why isn't the score updating here? Nonsense. Anyways.
I don't know what to tell you, Pat, but
it was 10-6 in the first quarter. What's the over/under?
10-6 in the first quarter. It was
6 minutes left in the game.
2:10.
6 minutes left in the first quarter, I should say. It's 16 points to this point.
Yeah.
So you're on your way. You're on your way.
We need a good game. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
all in.
Yeah, so shit betting. So if you listen to us on Thanksgiving, we appreciate it. It was my Thanksgiving was great. Smoked a turkey.
How'd that turn out?
It was the first time. So I did a smoked turkey probably 3 years ago. Last 2 years I've done a deep fried turkey. Phenomenal, unbelievable taste with a deep fried turkey. The smoked turkey, I've never had turkey come straight off the bone before.
Do you change your brine oil between deep frying and smoking?
Oh yeah. So I actually found a smoked brine.
Okay.
So, but my brine wasn't as good as here, Pat. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what? I went a little soft on I was a little bit nervous about the salt content, so I went a little light on this. Like I just want 1 cup. I usually probably do a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups, because I like a good salty bird, and it kicked me in the butt.
Ours was a cup and a half. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was very, very moist bird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's another big part of it. So I got up at so Blackout Wednesday we went out and had a good time. We didn't drink like crazy, but we were out karaokeing, having a fun night. I got to bed probably about 2 a.m. I was up at 5:50, getting up to
I was not.
And I get to my Traeger, and my Traeger's like, "Yo, clean me," and I was like, "Nah, come on, baby."
They always say those things. If you set like you don't have to clean it, just tells you.
Well, but I did the Pat Lynch at 6 o'clock in the morning, scraping and
vacuuming it out.
Oh yeah, and I got it all set up. It took me an hour to get everything going. So I got it on about 6:45.
What's the temp on a turkey for that kind of?
So here's the thing. I was nervous because with our brisket, I went the route of just throw it up higher because it's gonna be cold out.
Yeah.
And so I put it about 250, and it's supposed to be 225 at an hour per pound.
Okay.
And so about 12 hours of smoke. And so I got it on the grill, and I like everything was good, cleaned everything up, and went back to sleep. I went to sleep to about 10:50, so I gave it about 4 hours on its own. And I got up, I go outside, and it's got the perfect fucking oh man,
12 minutes.
Oh, son of a bucket, son of a bucket. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how disappointed I am right now.
The look on his face is such anguish.
It's not good, but I can feel it on the. I can get that.
There are definitely you can feel it out.
I know what I'm not getting for sure. It's good. No, I know 2 of them. I'm not good. Definitely not gonna.
You want that Jack Daniel honey, don't you?
No, Daddy, no.
It's so sweet. It just
Daddy,
hits your lips.
So, so I got up, and you could tell the skin on the bird was already kind of totally it was nice and crispy.
Nice.
And so then I stuck the thermometer in it. It was already at 155.
Oh, you don't leave it in there with the little.
No.
Thing?
I let it. So I come out. I do my thermal pop, and I throw it in there. I test it 155. So I got a little nervous, so I reduced the heat because I thought I was cooking it too quick because it was 11 o'clock only. So I reduced the heat. Then it got really cold.
So you got really side dishes you still got to make.
Yeah. So it gets really cold. And I come back and I'm checking every hour. I'm basting. Now I'm basting. I'm flooding it with.
Do you put it flush on the grill or do you put it in a?
No flush on the grill.
Okay.
So I'm putting a bunch of butter, basting it with butter, stick of butter in it now. And then I temperatured it again at 12 o'clock. Now it had gone down a few degrees actually. So it was like 152.
Yeah, it was like the brisket was up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
As the cold weather would kind of kick a little bit, and the
so
wind
then it got even colder.
It was like the wind is what the factor is, how when the wind's kicking up, it'll bring down the temperature.
So then so at 2 or 3 or 2 o'clock, I rose it back up to 260. Got it off about 4 o'clock at 160 or 265, or I'm sorry, 165 perfectly. Wrapped it in foil for an hour, and when I and then reheated it just to get it warm again at 200 degrees. When I was cutting the turkey, the whole turkey body, the bones, it just fell off. I was cutting it, just slid off. I've never had a clean skeleton.
Do you stuff your turkey when you cook it? Oh, so we always put apples and onions in the middle.
That's a good move.
It retains a little moisture too that way.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you have moisture, it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah. And it was. What's funny? Now thinking about it, when Mr. McGraw, he said he couldn't really smell or taste the smoke on Thursday, and I'm like, you got to be nuts, because that's all I was tasting.
Strong smoke.
I thought it had a good strong smoke.
Did the rest of the family think it had a strong smoke?
Yeah, everybody thought it was pretty good. It had smoke. Yeah, that and there's your sign.
There's your sign. Prequel.
Oh brother.
Prequel.
So, and it was. I've never So me and Lauren were cutting it, and I was just
Almost like pulled chicken.
I was pulling it right off the bone. I had a full skeleton of the bird without no meat on it.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Do you ever do anything with the bones?
My mom used to do that. She used to take that and
make
the next day would be like a turkey soup or like 2 days. She would take the bones and make a broth out of it. I don't.
Yeah, I did either.
Yeah, but that's all old school. My mom was telling me, like, my mom likes to make with the turkey, she likes to do the gizzards, like the turkey neck and the gizzards. No, me either. No, why do you people do this?
Fuck that. No, thank you.
Yeah, my parents are silly.
Why do they even include that? If they just give me a turkey without that shit in there, I'd be much happier.
Yeah, no, because that's old school.
We gotta like break it out of there, like you gotta like rip it out. The first year, Katrina and I didn't realize it was in there still, and we cooked it with the damn thing in there.
I almost smoked it with that plastic thing on there. You have to break that plastic thing to get out of there.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, jeez, that's funny, guys. But my mom was telling me they used to do when you put it in because ovens weren't as good as when you know. So they had to start at 6 in the morning to have it done. I think
that's when people eat at like 11 o'clock nowadays because like the ovens got better and it just cooks faster.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, but they would stuff the bird with all the with the stuffing, but that's not safe.
You know, I never like the stuffing in the turkey. Yeah. I always like it on the side
because you got all that. Because if you don't cook it all the way through,
my stuffing turned out better this year. I made the stuffing.
Yeah, my mom's stuffing wasn't bad. Everything was really good. Lauren made this Instapot mac and cheese. Nice. Phenomenal.
You already swear you've already fucked up, so
no more swearing. We're gonna pretend like
I can't wait for your punishment later.
Not good. But so overall,
would you like your punishment now, Peter? You want to feel lucky? Feeling lucky with the swearing jar here?
Don't you still owe everybody a
I did my shot. I did my time.
Did you do 2? You only did 1 though.
I did like 3 shots because I paid for it. I paid my time.
Not good.
Have you sampled our beer of the evening?
I have not. Pat, why don't you give us the read job, baby?
Ooh, can I read? This is a full paragraph here to read. It's a lot of reading.
Take your time. The people love when you read to us.
So this is from Anchor Brewing Company in San Francisco, California, America's first craft brewery, evidently. It's from 1896, not 1996. Born of the gold rush and survivor of earthquakes, fires, and prohibition, Anchor Brewing history is intricately linked to San Francisco. One of the constants in the 100-year run is Anchor's Steam Beer, which is what we're trying tonight, Peter. Nice. The San Francisco original that's bold and beautiful as the city it calls its home. I'm not gonna lie, I disagree with that because I think it's kind of a whole lot of nothing in this beer, personally.
1000%.
I don't really taste. Do you taste anything?
No. Well, hopefully. Wait, is that COVID or is this just beer?
I mean, at the end it's got a little bit, but I don't really. There's nothing that really hits me right when I drink it. It's kind of just a rant, it's kind of like any like a light beer.
No, it's more of I think it's a little bit more of a darker lager.
I think it's an amber color. You can't tell with this bottle because it's so dark. But I bet if we pour it out, you would see that it's a little bit of an ambery. And also it says it on the bottle too, on the box. So I'm cheating there a little bit.
No, it doesn't. You're right. Like this isn't anything special. Do you think has been brewing since 1896?
Yeah, I mean there were several varieties, so I went with the regular one.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll try another one down the road. I didn't realize there were so many. What was the beer I noticed there was? It's a beer that we both like. There was variations of it. I didn't realize it was not Hoegaarden, but
is it the Hefeweiser? No, I'm sorry, Packershore?
Maybe it was Packershore. There was one that has we've drank before that had a variety of different ones.
There's a new Brewology pack with the Leinenkugel.
Oh.
I was thinking about getting it, but then I was like, well, maybe we should have the whole crew here.
Yeah.
Maybe a little funner. We got a Christmas party next week, hopefully. Some people can come to. The poor Chris, hopefully he can get a negative COVID test so he can see if he can do the Zubru on Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, baby.
He's
got a seal. But we'll see. Hopefully,
just have him walk around 6 feet behind us.
Yeah, just don't get near any. I felt bad. I was like, because we were gonna, get him a pack of stuff, so he could just, and he's like, I probably should go to a duel. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I should just get you home and get you quarantined, get away from everybody.
Yeah.
How was your Thanksgiving? How did everything turn out?
It was pretty low key. I mean, everything turned out well. Food was good. Katrina did the heavy lifting on all the cooking. I just did the stuffing basically, we bought like a charcuterie board, small one, not like the one that I took to Brian's place.
I saw. What's funny? I've never seen anybody do this salami
roast thing. Now you see it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's.
John Leva had it on his Snapchat.
All you do is Katrina did is you like do this. I didn't watch the whole thing, but you do like over like a wine glass. You do, and that's how you like get the whatever the hell it is.
Oh yeah, is that how you do it? I was actually gonna ask you how you do that.
I didn't do it. She did it. So you can ask Katrina for the.
Wait, so you do have a wine glass?
You put like you fold it over. Katrina, come here a second.
Well, when she gets
back.
Yeah.
But I'll explain it. I'll explain it.
Ma, where's the meatloaf?
The meatloaf. We need it now.
But
yeah, you use like a wine glass to create that. That look. Not. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most efficient thing to actually eat it out of, because like you take one and it's like
it breaks it off right away. Yeah. No, I broke it immediately when you guys had your charcuterie.
But it looks nice though when you put it on there.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
Yeah,
but
it's really cute. But no, yeah, it was good. I did my stuffing this year. Last year was a little bit dry, so I upped the broth a little bit this year. That goes into it, and it turned out better. It was not as dry. I used marble rye and pumpernickel this year.
Oh, did you dry it out and cut it up?
You dry it out. You cut up in squares. You dry it out, and then you like cook like the onions and the celery and the sage and the thyme. And then you put that on there, and then you add like the broth with it, and you mix it all in. And then you cook it like uncovered for a while, and then you cover it up. Get a nice little, so it gets a little bit. Form together.
I've never been. You know what's funny? I love stovetop. That is so generic, such generic.
Well, my aunt used to always try to make their own, and it was terrible. And my dad's like, just make a stovetop. Just make a stovetop. Whatever you guys are doing, it ain't working. Just go with the stovetop.
That's kind of like, I want to be like to my mom, like, hey, kind of with the giblets and the turkey neck. I was like, oh, poor Lauren has no idea.
Do you guys do the cranberry?
Oh yeah, you know what's funny? That was the one thing we forgot. We left in the refrigerator.
My aunt did that all the time because nobody would eat it except for like me and my dad.
Yeah.
Because they're from Ireland, so they don't really understand Thanksgiving or the concept of it.
Yeah.
So they'll also make like a turkey, and then they'll make like a ham and beef and like 18 other courses for like we're feeding like a whole army when there's like 10 of us.
Well, that was Thursday for us. We had mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, corn, stuffing, sweet potatoes.
But you only had one meat, like one entree meat. Like you didn't have a turkey and ham.
Oh no, we had kielbasa.
You had that's like an appetizer.
Yeah.
But like our family would literally make a full turkey and then they get a full like two kinds of hams, like a honey ham and like an Irish ham where they like boil it and it's not so great. And then they do like and they make like a beef tenderloin. And it's like there's way too much food for this shit.
Yeah.
And my uncle and Joe would get like my uncle would always get like a tin, like it looked like he was like gonna feed him for like a month, like the amount of food he gets, like he get like 3 or 4 like take home tins with him. I'm just like shit.
Because your uncle's single, right? Or, like he's by himself, so that's kind of nice. At least. Yeah. So I guess it's a way of feeding him, but yeah, it's just like good God, how much food do we? And then there's 2 desserts, obviously. You got to have more than one dessert, right? Oh yeah.
Like so we only had one this year. We did an Oreo pie last year that I forgot, and my mom did a pumpkin pie this year. Katrina made her apple pie, which is always good.
Her pumpkin pie.
And then she made a pumpkin pie again.
Was it as good as?
Yeah, it was good. It's good.
Not as good as the one on.
The one that she fucked up, I thought was better at Brian's. Honestly.
Yeah, that one was. But I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, this isn't Katrina's pumpkin pie. Like this is.
Yeah, I mean that was like a confluence of all like her fuck. I heard it like 5 times when she was making it. Like, and it turned out. And she's like, how's it turn out? I'm like, it's actually really good. Like, I'm sorry, this is really good.
I can't even tell you. So just you screaming fuck. Just to give the people the type of day I had today. I woke up this morning at 8 from a cough. My dad was nice enough. So I'll start the story over. On Wednesday, I go to my car. I'm coming to Pat's for the Blackout Wednesday special. And I'm super excited. And my one car has XM Sirius radio. So we always drive that one so we can get the tune skis going. Get the vibe going.
This weekend you get more radio stations because they get the full package right now.
Oh yeah.
So you can get all that. You can go if you have the basic package like I did. You can actually get the premium package this week.
Oh, nice. And so I was getting all the umsa. And honestly, Pat, though, secondly, I did not know there was 2 packages to it. I'm going to be 1,000% honest. I don't even know.
I think there are more than 2, but like I think I know for sure. Like I have the cheapest one, and then you can get one that gives you like the individual, like if like a Pearl Jam radio or like an individual like artist radio. Like that's I think Howard Stern's like not the premium. I think you have to get the second package to have Howard Stern is what I think the big deal is.
Okay.
Which I could care less about. So.
Yeah, I actually watched some old school Howard Stern with I remember his name. The comedian. Oh crap! I can't think of his name. Literally his name.
You really narrowed it down with.
Or Gilbert Gottfried. God, I cannot. I don't know why I can't remember his name.
I love Gilbert Gottfried. Great.
He was on. It was so good. He was making fun of the comedian who goes, "Hey, Hickory Dickory Dock."
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't know who that is?
Just by that, I don't know who it is. But
Hickory Dickory Dock.
Maybe if I saw the person, maybe. Katrina, we're gonna ask Katrina.
The wine.
The wine rose. How do you make the
wine
wine rose? The salami rose for the wine. How do you make that with the wine glass? Look closer. Look closer.
Come on, get in here, Katrina.
So you know there's circles, right?
Yes. Yep.
So you fold it in half over the lip of the wine glass, and you just overlap them around and around and around until you run out, and then you.
So you don't just like turn it over. You actually like you do like one. You put it over, and then you do another one, and putting it on there.
No. You go all the way around until you're out of salamis, over and over, overlapping, and then when you're out of salamis, you turn it over and take the glass.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Cool. How long does it usually take?
Like 2 seconds.
Oh.
Isn't that special?
Listen, we thought you were slaving away.
And then you add a little fresh pepper on there. You're like, I got a
pepper. He's making fun of. Oh God, I wish I knew his name, but he was a huge comedian in the.
Do you know who that is, Katrina? A comedian that says, what is it?
Hickory Dickory Dock. Oh!
Do you know who that? I have no idea who that is either, so don't feel bad.
Why is my brain so bad? It's got to be COVID mush.
Is he like famous?
Yeah.
This is what you get with a Pat and Peter
podcast. Rodney Dangerfield?
He knows he was founded by Rodney Dangerfield.
Hickory
Dickory Dock.
Dickory. I don't know how to spell Dickory.
Oh!
Dock.
Oh,
evidently it's a song by Super Simple Learning.
It's also a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now.
Put comedian. Hickory who says Hickory Dickory Dock.
John Reap.
Nope, not even close.
Not close.
Maybe put in comedian goes, oh!
I would like me to type that in there. Oh!
I'll figure it out. I got you. Oh, my brain is
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yes! There we go, baby. You're so smart, Catlin.
Oh, yeah.
I nailed it, baby.
Woo! He was making fun of Dice Clay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but okay.
You don't know who Andrew Dice Clay is?
I know who that is.
I'm old, I guess.
He's like a big deal.
Yeah, he was a huge deal.
If you're old, then you would know who he is.
Yeah.
Then I'm not old. There we go. Even better.
Oh, Pat. There's so many things I wanted to go. There's so many routes I wanted to go. Oh, I was going to say, my day started with, at 8 a.m. Oh, coming to the podcast. I turned my car on, and I swear to God, it sounded like an earthquake. You know how, like, the Explorer used to be? You could hear me.
I thought someone had stolen your mullet for a while, honestly.
Wisconsin knew I was driving my car on Wednesday.
I could feel the vibrations in my house when you just turn off Montrose.
And so we actually blamed our mechanic. We're like, oh, he definitely had to F this up so he could, because we'd just gotten $1,400 done on our car.
Yeah.
So then I didn't never even thought that, because we were having muffler issues.
I can't believe I didn't think that's still a thing that people were like popping under there and cutting. I saw. You know, it's funny because I saw a YouTube video there of someone that was like. Somebody had tried to steal somebody, and then like the sawzall blade had like ripped off. Like you could see in the pipe the blades like in the pipe.
So then today I got a call. My dad was nice enough. He wanted to go get the muffler done because he also shares the car. So he runs over there and they're like, "Yeah, your catalytic converter got stolen." $1,100, ladies and gentlemen.
How much do you think they're making on those things?
It's all copper.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's like someone.
It's
like
all
someone,
copper.
It's like someone jacking our AC unit from the one place.
Just for all the copper. And they're probably making $100.
These those assholes are nice enough to turn the water off, right?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. That was kind of nice of them. But, so, $1,100. And then I proceeded to walk outside, downtown Chicago, to find the guy walking away from my car who had just given me a ticket on my second
Is it because
car.
you'd not paid the meter at that point? Or?
You know what I did, Pat? It was 9:30. And they were like, oh, I should pay for my parking because parking opens at 9 a.m. It's 9:30. I'm about to leave. I got 20 minutes. I was like, I got one already.
No one's gonna check it, right?
I got it. Yeah, I'm not gonna. If I would have paid for 1 hour, Pat, it would have been $3, $4, and I would have gotten a ticket. No, now I get the luxury of paying this godforsaken city.
Hey, you're paying indirectly Katrina's salaries right now, so it's all good.
I pay. My dad told me that. I almost slapped my dad. He's like, well, it kind of sucks, but you're paying for my pension. I almost turned around and been like, I will beg him.
Then give me a refund.
You know how I'm gonna get the city back? No more bag tax. I'm getting the next 100 bags free. No, 1,000 bags free.
That's funny.
And then now I'm nervous that I'm gonna have my car and then take it off the street. So I'm gonna come home tomorrow and find out that again I got it stolen.
I mean, I'm not sure what you're gonna do about that either.
There's actually alarms, and you can put a brace over it. I actually looked it up, what I could do. But, so I was thinking about buying the alarms, $25. You put it on there, and your car, because they have to jack your car up. So
because you can't get under it.
Yeah.
Well, you might be able to get under the SUV. That's probably why it's comfortable. Like, I could probably fit under your car with, like, to get the Sawzall in there.
It's ridiculous if you think about it. From Tuesday.
Why don't I forget the one time I came by, someone stole wheels off the one guy's car in front of your house.
Yeah.
Like, I came with the cars at 4 blocks. I'm like, is that? No, that wasn't planned. That was someone stole his tires. Like, someone stole his tires.
It's insane.
That's cold-blooded.
My dad when he went to the deal or the auto mechanic, they said this is the 9th one in November they've had.
That's crazy.
Insane. I got kind of off lucky. It was only $1,100. Usually it costs from anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000.
I just didn't think it was that big of a prevalent deal, but it's crazy.
Remember Scotty Burke told us that?
Yeah, that was a while ago too.
It's just, the economy's. I'm guessing that copper with inflation.
It can't be that. You can't. It can't be that much. Like even with like the people stealing from people's houses and stuff like that.
They only need $100 for their fix.
I guess.
Unless they're selling catalytic converter for, like, just reselling it.
It's a used. I don't know. I don't know.
That car's also 10 years old. So like, what are you getting out of that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not something. It was a bad morning, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm here bringing you entertainment.
There we go. Are we not? Are we gonna phone in the
we want to phone in the sickening. He could tell you his story about what he said to me about.
Did he get a nice whiff of fresh air this morning when he was running?
That's a good question we could ask him. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna phone in the one, the only, Mr. McGraw.
Plus 15 minutes so you can curse all he wants.
What's up, Chris?
What's up?
How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah? Can you smell anything yet?
Bored as shit.
Oh, you're lucky you got the 15 minutes, or I'd come bring you a shot.
The swear jar has been replenished, Christopher.
I saw the pictures. What kind of fucking dickhead gets Jack Daniels honey?
Ladies and gentlemen, he's feeling just fine.
I got that just for you, Chris. I knew you were gonna love that one.
I know you got the Jameson for me, but the other ones, what the fuck were we thinking?
I figured we'd get you the devil's cut or something. We could do that before you get your taste back, and you'd be all good.
Yeah, you'd be good, baby.
Oh my god. Lord, I remember that shit.
Hey, Chris. So tell him what you told me about when I told you probably had COVID Thursday.
Oh, you're trying. Yeah, he's trying to tell me that I had COVID Thursday because I couldn't taste the smoke on his goddamn turkey. Bullshit. He's just trying to blame his lack of smoking skill on me getting the vid.
That's not nice, friend. That's not nice.
Listen, I was able to taste that blueberry like.
Hey, Pat brought up a good point. So you told me that you couldn't taste the vitamin C packet, and then you thought maybe because you brush your teeth. Did you not taste the mint when you were brushing your teeth?
No, I did taste. So I woke up this morning, went to use the washroom, came upstairs, did the whole entire apple cider vinegar spiel that we do. Didn't really taste the apple cider vinegar, but like that's kind of hit or miss most of the time. Like sometimes it's really bad, and sometimes it's just like, was there even any in there? But then I brushed my teeth, and I'm like, well, I taste the mint. This is fine. And then I'm like, well, I'll go downstairs, run on the treadmill.
Oh no.
Didn't really want to do that, but did that, and then came back upstairs and grabbed that vitamin C drink out of the refrigerator, and I was like tasting it, and I'm like, this doesn't taste like it normally does. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm just like, maybe it's from brushing my teeth. And then I go grab like a Jolly Rancher. I'm like, let me try this. Maybe I'll taste this. Didn't taste that. I'm like, oh, that's even better.
Oh no.
So then I go start smelling stuff and can't smell anything.
Yikes. Yeah. That's crazy. I wonder if you running stirred up a little the vid.
Maybe. I have no idea. It definitely felt like I was sweating more than I normally do on a run, but I wasn't quite sure. So
you're saying you'd be the perfect roommate for Joe Keneally right now is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, probably.
All right. And you feeling all right, though?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, I'm literally just bored. I mean, I'm watching this crappy-ass Bulls game.
I got the over. What are we at right now?
I'll tell you in a second here. They just got back from commercial. They're showing Stacey King's fat ass and the other guy.
Easy, big fella. Easy.
29-22 with early in the second quarter. There's only 2 minutes into the second quarter.
I need a little more scoring. We got 2:10.
Points.
What's up?
You have 53 points and with barely into the second quarter.
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
I like that. We like that.
Yeah, we need that money, baby. We got to pay for your medical bills at this point.
Yeah, I know.
So we went with a different beer for the. Pat was nice enough to bring us the Anchor Brewing steam beer.
I also realized, Chris, that you weren't gonna be able to taste whatever beer we do, anyways. Unlike Peter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, I was really hoping Peter gave me one, and I'm like, I sat there and I thought about it for a second. And I was like, he's really gonna ask me about this beer, and I'm not gonna be able to taste anything.
Donna right away, like, what is he gonna do? Tell you it tastes like
Yeah.
It tastes like water, liquid going down his throat. Like, what?
So let me tell you how this winter lager, festive and smooth, Sam Adams beer tastes.
Chris, I think you need to get yourself an ice cold Rocky Coors Light. That's gonna fix your taste buds.
Yeah, it is.
You know what it tastes like? I would imagine it would taste like beer if I could actually taste it.
Well, hey, enjoy it. Have a good night. Feel better, and hopefully we get you back next week, bud.
Yep, hopefully. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, buddy.
Chris.
Have a good night. Bye.
Woo!
We got 1/3 of the team back there.
There we go. Listen now, ladies and gentlemen.
He seems in good spirits, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Listen, he's here for you guys. That's what we're all about. It's all about the PPP.
Chris McGraw's gonna get a lot of laptop time in the next few days.
Oh, brother. That's actually. So I was telling Sexy Pepsi, I'm like, Pepsi, you just got a vacation.
Chris is like, you gotta fix that bathroom, boys. You gotta fix this bathroom on the first floor.
That was the other. So let me tell you about that today, Pat. Pat made the perfect decision not to come over, put himself at risk. I was working on we're finishing up remodeling my parents' bathroom, and I was like, I can't waste another day. So I get the mix going. I didn't realize how hard it would be doing that whole effing thing on my own. I was like, this is a 2-man job, baby. Somebody splatted, somebody washed, and it took forever. I did about 4 hours of grouting the tile. It looks okay.
As long as it looks okay.
I've never said it's not going to be great.
Pepsi McGraw is the master of the dehazer, so we can get him dehazing next week.
I was going to call you, but then my lovely family comes home and they're like, oh, we got to go get tested. So then I take them, and they were immediately all right, let's go. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm done for the day.
Well, you can't dehaze. You can only dehaze the other part. We couldn't dehaze the down part.
And I went through and figured out spots. I saw some spots that I cleaned up, and then I did the ceiling. I sealed the top.
Yeah,
of the ceiling.
you always have to go back and touch up little spots
yeah.
because you see where it shrinks.
Yeah, definitely a lot of shrinkage, Pat. So we've had a lot of time. I mean, last weekend we were in Vegas.
We were,
and we all thought we escaped Vegas without COVID.
So far, some of us have.
One of us, Island Boy, is in Bahamas, so we'll see if he got
TBD on that one. We'll get back to you, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll let you know about that one.
He passed his COVID test on Tuesday to get there.
Yeah.
So. And
then the other two, and then Brian, he passed on Thursday, and Max, I think we haven't heard from Max.
Yeah, I mean with this kid, I'm assuming he got tested at some point there.
So they're all good. Vegas was amazing. Vegas, every trip is a little different. This trip was
it's a good trip.
Oh, it was
solid
unbelievable.
Trip. I wish I would have had better luck at the tables, but solid trip.
Yes. This is probably, it's tough. My 30th and this one were.
This was the worst gambling trip I've had to Vegas, I think. For on the tables, definitely I had no luck with
this. This is the best I've felt all throughout Vegas.
I could easily tell that this was I had no luck on the tables going for me at all.
It was also the latest that we've all stayed out together.
Yeah, it was a late nights.
Yeah.
Tuesday I was just tired. I was just tired.
I've never
Not hungover, I was just tired.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've drinking every day except for Tuesday. It's not good.
I didn't drink Thursday. Nothing on Thursday for me.
That's a good move. That's a smart move.
Yeah.
Well, my mom got a big bottle of red wine for Lauren, and I felt bad having her drink alone.
I just skipped all liquor on.
That's a good move.
They had the wine. I'm like, I'm good.
I was telling Katrina, I probably should scale back a little bit. Little maybe not drink as much.
Yeah, I felt fine with that.
And then last night we go to a bar and two girls are hitting on Lauren, buying her shots. Lauren doesn't take shots, so then I'm taking shots. We're also having.
Peter's like, oh, twist my arm. All right, I'll do the shots.
And, yeah,
we're having the shots, Peter. We can get you anytime you want here.
All right.
Feeling lucky? Yeah, feeling lucky.
You know what's great? I get in here, Pete.
You cut this hole, so. What is he gonna get, ladies and gentlemen?
I know what that one is.
Are you concerned? He's feeling around, trying to get the one he likes, the one he hopes for the least.
No, I know what that is.
Does he want the old fashioned? Does he want the Jameson? Does he want the Tito's?
No, I kind of want the.
Does he want the Jack Daniel's Honey? It is the smallest one. Or the peanut butter
Here's
screwball.
the Jack Daniels. But here's my problem. If I go with, I want to get the peanut butter one.
We should get Joe the peanut butter one for sure.
Oh yeah, I want the peanut butter one, but I can't.
Does he drink that whiskey?
Yeah, I think he's done that.
And he gets
Oh!
the old-fashioned!
Knobs Creek Old Fashioned. But this is supposed to be on a drink, so I'm gonna have a drink, ladies and gentlemen.
Katrina, would you mind getting Peter a glass if you don't mind?
Or
Thank you so much.
or it's gonna be the Pat and Katrina podcast featuring Pat.
Thank you so much.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no.
I can't imagine there's that much bourbon in that. Just the fact that it's only.
Give it a little whiff, Pat. Tell me what you see.
Let's make it smell. Oh yeah, it's totally bourbon. It smells like a lot of bourbon.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I got the On the Rocks premium cocktail.
Do you want an ice cube?
Fashion. Please, Katrina, if you wouldn't mind.
Can you give him an ice cube as well?
Here, we love this journey for you.
Why is there a rose on here? What is that supposed to mean?
This is from Schitt's Creek.
Is that a show?
It is a show.
Yes.
I'm not sure you'd like it, but it's a good show.
Yeah, I don't think you would like it.
Why would you guys assume I would like it?
It doesn't seem like your kind of humor.
It's your jam. It's
I think Lauren
it's
would
like more dry.
I think Lauren would like it.
I feel like you guys are projecting on me.
I am
I need
projecting
you to
hard.
bring it back.
You can try it. You know,
I feel like you need to
let
bring it
us
back a
know.
little bit.
You can check it out. Let us know. Get back to us in the next podcast. We can do a side podcast about whether or not you like Schitt's Creek or not.
I appreciate that.
We do very limited amounts of editing anyway. So what's another one thrown out there for a couple days?
Yeah, seriously, I got nothing going on. It is, again, it's been pretty nice not having anything going on.
Yeah.
What was it going to... Oh, Chris... Oh, we forgot to ask from his Tig Ol Bitties! But he was nice enough to throw some in there, Pat. So
Was he?
Yes. He just texted us a few of his to read out loud.
He's got a lot of time on his hands right now.
He's got nothing going on. You know what I told him to do? Check our fantasy team versus you. I'm going with the man, the myth, the legend, Hinky, for Monday night.
Yeah, he got me 20 points last week in my one game and I won.
Yeah.
I mean, Jonathan Taylor also got me 50, which helped
A little bit.
exponentially more than Hinkie. But Hinkie, when you want a quarterback, you don't want, if you have to like scrape one off the bottom of the barrel, just don't give me like single digits. You know,
Yeah.
You want like someone who's giving you a few points. And Hinkie should give that. He's not playing anybody too tough, right? They're playing Seattle. Our defense is not that good.
No, and I think it's in Washington.
Yeah,
So
he'll give you a decent amount of points.
Do we want to have some fun oddity stories that Joe Island Boy that would not
Island boy.
because he's an island boy.
Did you try that yet, Peter? I'm kind of curious at how that tastes. To be honest with you,
I'm letting it get cool, Pat.
Did
It
you-
smells awful.
it was
but-
cool to begin with.
All right, I'm gonna start with a rare minted coin in the colonial New England sells for $350.
Colonial.
Thank you. That was even better. That was probably as much as what I said, you jackass. Recently found among other coins in a candy tin, and sold for $350,000 at auction. That's why you got to go through your candy tins and make sure all your coins are.
My dad actually has not a lot. He does collect a few coins.
Yeah,
He's got
really
a few-
good.
I have no idea. He's got a few. I've seen a few. I don't know if they're any like very rare things. He's got a few coins that are like older and stuff. Doesn't look good.
That's just not good.
Doesn't look good.
That is not good, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you want some maraschino cherries?
Would you like us to add some bitters to it?
Yeah.
Would
some
like
bitter
this not to be
cherries.
here right now. That's what I'd like.
Dress
I would
it up.
like-
I like how you felt that you got that one because you knew it was a
Because
short. you knew it was a short fat
What
one.
have I gotten Jameson? I would have been miserable.
Let me see. Let me,
Yeah. Why don't you see what you can get? Because there's three
Which
bottles
one?
of
Which one do you
Jameson.
want? Which one would you want?
I wanted the peanut butter.
The peanut butter one.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if I can pull the peanut butter one out right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I see what you're saying. It is like
Yeah.
three or like
It's
similar.
very similar. And you know the Jack Daniels one, do you not?
Yeah, that one I already got on this side. It's
The
a
problem is, you don't know what the one with the Jameson versus the peanut butter one is.
I
In
think-
my luck,
I think it's this one. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got.
hey! Good job, Pat.
I got it right, so I'm good. Because the Jameson one I think is a little bit longer, so that's the difference between the two, really. Because the other one you can kind of feel is not the one. Like this one, you can tell Tito's, you can tell is bigger. But anyways, nonetheless,
This is kind of a good one.
let's go to the next.
Pat, do me a favor. Check what Nebraska versus the Iowa did.
Nebraska versus Iowa football.
Okay.
The Cornhuskers lost 28-21. Iowa won.
Iowa won. Okay, so Milton Andrew Munson. Obituary recalled his life as a Air Force veteran, a pharmacist, husband, and father, and a Nebraska football fan.
Okay.
That was evident in one line in his obituary. In lieu of flowers, police placed an irresponsibility Large wager on Nebraska beating Iowa. That's kind of silly then. If he would have said to cover.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that they were probably a 7-point favorite. They covered probably, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but
Iowa's a decent team, and Nebraska's not a good team. Nebraska's actually been in most of their games. I mean, they lost to Ohio State only by what's that? 9 points. That's not bad for that.
They bet $5,000 on the Huskers to beat Iowa.
Rough.
Ouch.
Rough.
Not good. Not good. This guy went on as a loser. I want you to know that. Hey, fans and family of Milton Andrew Mutson, you went out as a loser.
We're about to get our first email from his family.
Well, shouldn't have bet on Nebraska. But you know what? I was actually watching that game, and Nebraska was up for a while. And I was going to text Frank.
Iowa is one of those teams that just like to poop themselves every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Usually it's against Northwestern.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? When we were watching the Bears game on Thursday, Detroit did Detroit things.
Yeah, Detroit in that game, for sure.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, the Bears did not win the game. Detroit lost the game.
110%.
That was like the Bears trying to lose the Steelers game. That was like that for Detroit. Like they just did 3 or 4 penalties in a row in the one drive.
Dude, there was so many holding penalties.
Yeah.
False starts, holding penalties.
On the first drive, they just rammed it in the Bears' throat. And you're like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
I thought my 3.5 points was really screwed for a while there. And then the Bears got up and I'm like, all right. And the Bears lost the lead. I'm like, you bums.
Yeah, absolute bums.
Why would I bet on this team?
This is actually kind of a funny story. And this happened to one of our buddies who did this too. A man in Germany drives to driving test.
Say it one more time.
A man in Germany drives to driving test.
To his inaugural driving test.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Frank did his motorcycle test. He drove his
that's
motorcycle
exactly
to his
what I was
motorcycle
going to
test.
say. So Dum instead of having a friend drive him, drives himself to the driving test, and of course gets in trouble for that. We had a buddy who drove his motorcycle to a motorcycle driving test, failed because he missed the stop. No,
he hit a cone. He hit a cone, I believe.
And so they had to put his motorcycle on a trailer, drive it a block down, and then he drove it home.
Then drove home. Yeah, it was good stuff. It was great stuff.
Not recommended.
Yeah.
But it happens.
It does. It does happen.
I thought that was freaking hilarious. And then this is kind of silly, but West Point and Navy had a football game this week. And they grabbed West Point. Army and Navy had their traditional Thanksgiving Day football.
Is that normally on Thanksgiving?
I don't know if it's on Thanksgiving. That was an SNP fact. I was guesstimating. And Army went to nab the Navy's goat, and they might have gotten the wrong goat.
They have a goat?
Yep. Their mascot is the goat, Pat. The Navy is the goat.
Okay.
And West Point grabbed the wrong goat.
There are multiple goats in this game.
Might have been a couple goats. And Army got the wrong goat.
Okay.
Okay, Pat?
Interesting.
So hopefully no goats were harmed in this prank. Okay?
I hope not.
So Pat, I think it's up to you and me for football this week.
For the Tig Ol Bitties, what are the Tig Ol Bitties we got?
We got from Chris. Let's see.
Via text, via satellite.
Let's see here. Chris again texted me. Don't blame your poor smoke job on the vid. One mess.
You know, there are super smokers you can get where it's like a little tube that you throw some pellets in and you put it on the grill and it gives you a little extra smoke.
Yep.
Maybe for turkey extra look on that.
No, I so the first one I ever did, I did on a heat controlled smoke.
Like your square thing you got?
No, it was an actual grill, but it had the side smoke.
Oh, okay.
So I had to do charcoal. I had to throw wood on top of it, and then smoked it that way.
Oh, wow.
And that one was insane.
That seems like a lot of work.
It was good. It was hard to keep the temperature, but it was definitely
keeping the temperature would be, I feel like, would be impossible or very difficult.
Let's see here. Where did he go? Here we go. So New England. So these are Chris's Tig Ol Bitties. New England.
Via text message.
Via satellite. Our boy with the vid coming in hot, so you guys can make some money tomorrow. New England has covered 5 straight games, the longest active streak in the league. So and let's see.
New England's played Tennessee.
Oh, I could see that covering again. Let's see what's the line on that one.
I can actually look it up probably quickly. My one pool shows the spreads.
Well, nice of Chris McGraw too.
Yeah, he doesn't give us all the details. He's slacking on.
What else has he got?
Yeah, I mean, this guy should get off the laptop time and give me some spreads here.
What a laptop at? Come on, Pat.
I'm getting there. Muy rápido. Here we go. All right, we got New England's a 7-point favorite. Really? Wow, that's a lot.
Here's the thing with
that's a lot of points. They're in New England.
Yep.
Tennessee is a beat up team, but that's still a lot of points.
Here's the issue with whenever, for me personally, when I bet against Tennessee, I get kicked in the butt.
I have found that 7 points is a lot of points in the NFL.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it is a lot of points.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're saying they're gonna cover the 7. Really?
I got on the Buffalo game. I took the over on the Buffalo.
No, I don't like the over on that one.
I took
the 7. I took the cover. I took the cover on that one, but it didn't matter because the Bears fucked me.
I got screwed on the fucking on the over on that one. I thought it got close. It could potentially have hit. And,
yeah.
But okay, so 7 on Tennessee with no.
AJ Brown's out too. AJ Brown's out for the Titans too.
Okay, so that might be
top receiver. I think Julio Jones
Who
also
are they
out.
playing? Are they playing at home or? They are playing at home too.
I mean, you gotta figure Derrick Henry's out, AJ Brown's out, and Julio Jones is out as well.
Yeah.
So they're a very depleted offense. I guess that's probably the thinking of the 7. I'm guessing.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, ladies.
So Chris Tig Ol Bitties saying take New England in the 7.
New England. Okay. Philadelphia is 3-0. ATS against teams with losing records this season. What's ATS?
Average. Something.
It's 3-0 against the spread.
Okay.
Woo! I'm so smart.
The Chris fill it out for you.
Teams with losing records this season.
And the Giants 3-7, and they are 3.5-point favorites. I can see that covering.
Okay, so we're gonna parlay New England and Philadelphia. I see that too. I actually like that game.
I like the New England. I like the Philadelphia portion of that.
Yes, a lot better. And Tampa is 0-5 against the spread on the road this season. Ooh, and who are they playing, Pat?
Indianapolis. They're
Yes,
3-point favorites on the road in Indianapolis.
Oh, you got to take. I'm gonna bet Indianapolis on their own. That's for sure. You take intra-division home dogs at home.
They're not divisional teams.
Well, same shit.
Just because they play in the South in different leagues.
Same thing. All right, and then Green Bay is 8-0 against the spread after a loss 3 seasons under Matt LaFleur.
LaFleur. Let's see. The Rams are 2-point favorites against Green Bay. In Green Bay. Currently.
That's a tough spread because you might as well take the Green Bay to win. Because
if Green Bay won last week, we'd all had a better weekend.
Sunday night would have been a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday night would have been.
We might not have made it back Monday night.
Yeah, geez. So I actually like. Well, then you take Green Bay up, straight up, don't you?
You'd probably take Green Bay to win the game. Yeah, I would say at 2 points you can't win by. It's like a safety. It's very hard to win by 2.
It would be 1. So yeah, they're probably going to win by 1 or a field goal. But you know what's insane? The spread is ridiculous. The Bears won by 2.
Yeah,
that's insane.
My spread was 3.5 when I put it in.
Yeah, mine was at 2. Just insane how they was going to get us.
They're very. I mean, they haven't been as good as over under this year, but they've been right on it with the spread for whatever how they get that point.
What time we at, Pat?
We are at 53 minutes.
Okay, you're gonna have to hold this podcast on your own for a hot second because
I'm gonna give people the Joe C.
I'm
gonna give people the Joe C.
This is so much harder when there's 7 people. There's not anybody here to talk.
I'm gonna give the Joe C. lock of the century of the week this week. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of games in the NFL this week. We're gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens to take down the Cleveland Browns. And the reason behind this is the Cleveland Browns a little depleted in offense, a little bit in defense. Baltimore's coming with a bad loss last week. Or actually, they're coming with a bye, I believe. And so we're going to take Baltimore to win this game outright. I think they even cover the 3.5 in this game, to be honest. It's a Sunday night game at home. Baltimore's going to be angry. I feel like it's a good setup for Baltimore to win this game. Other good options possibly could be, if you're feeling like betting, would maybe be, I think the Philly covers the 3.5. I like the Chargers to cover the 2.5 against Denver. And I do like Washington to possibly sneak one out at home against Seattle. That's been the Pat Lynch interpretation of the Joe C. lock of the century of the week for Week 12 in the NFL. Hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. I'm just really buying time here for Peter to come back for this. Wishes to Can't unlock the door over there, evidently. Having trouble with the door.
Had
trouble with the door. Had trouble with the door over
I
there.
don't know why I locked the door. There's only 3 people in this house, and I was nervous. When you were coming in on me.
And no one's going in there.
I don't know, Pat. I saw your eyes twinkled.
I gave several options for that.
Okay, let me hear them, Bill.
The main one I did was the Joe C. Lock of the Century of the Week via the Pat Lynch interpretation of it.
Okay.
It's going to be...
Wait, that's the Joe C. Lock of the Week. Or the Lock of the Century of the Week.
It's going to be Baltimore over Cleveland.
Really? That's ballsy. Because is Lamar playing?
I hope so. Because I didn't check that out, and I'm going on a limb. I'm doing my inner Joe Keneally, just winging it, baby.
Just winging it.
And I said other games, and I said I even went bold to say I'd take the 3.5 in that game.
3.5?
3.5. And I also said other bold choices, or could possibly poor choices, could be Philly taking the 3.5 over the Giants, Chargers taking the 2.5. I think it was over the. What does it say? Over Denver, and the last one, Washington sneaking one out against Seattle at home. Like they're 1.5. The Seattle I think is 1 point favorites at the point.
I feel bad for Seattle. I feel like they're kind of. I don't know what it is this year with them. But
their defense is complete trash.
Is it the
start of it?
Yeah.
They have 0 run game, and
that's true.
Wilson's been hurt, so they got a lot of things going right.
Maybe they could figure out the. I don't want them to. I want it to be a throwout because I need that to beat Pat Lynch this Monday. This week, but
it's gonna be a dogfight between 2 short bus division teams.
Oh God, I mean, it would be nice to beat. The only thing I need to do in ESPN Pat is win out. If I just win out just the next 3 games, I win out. That's all I gotta do, and I will.
And without Alvin Kamara playing again.
Yeah, what
Thursday?
is? I've just been. That's my issue. I've been hit by the
injury bug. Your team looks a little beat up in the CBS league too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to do, Pat? What are you supposed to do?
You can't do much.
You know what I was thinking about? Has there been? Maybe I haven't been watching the news enough. But has there been any kind of news really lately? I feel like I haven't seen much. Or
besides the new variant.
Well, that's insane. Kyle Rittenhouse got off.
Yep.
Did we talk? When was that? That was before Vegas, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about it.
Well, I don't think we talked about it, which the last podcast we did talk about, and we all thought that he would get off, but it's because, unfortunately, they didn't really...
The way the law is written, more so than our personal feelings on it, but yes.
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't matter your personal feelings. It's just, I've actually had a lot of conversations about it, and I think everybody has, like, a pretty good idea of, like, hey, okay, like, he definitely went there with probably... bad intentions,
but that's not really relevant to the situation. Unfortunately,
he was just
based in the law,
and he watched
strictly
the videos.
Based in the law.
If you watch the videos, it does seem like he's being attacked, and he's not. He's just trying to protect himself at some points. And the prosecution, they really got.
It's a tough case. It's a tough case. It was never a slam dunk.
No,
like most of these things are unfortunately not. They're not slam dunk cases.
That's
exactly what you logically think they would. You know, the law is very interpretive, subjective, and these guys are paid a lot of money to make you look. He had a high powered defense team, and they do it.
Paid for by a lot of celebrities, so
and also there's random people.
Yes,
they go fund me. It's like people were paying for his defense.
But then the guys in Georgia,
all 3 of them guilty.
The problem, the scary part is
that one was pretty bad though. That was not good.
Well, yeah, the 2 idiots. That was really bad. But I don't get why the one guy. And here's the thing: I haven't done a lot of research on it, so I should probably preface that and maybe do research. But the one guy who was videotaping it, he got charged with murder. And I'm wondering, was that like he just
aiding and abetting possibly? You're part of the group. It's a mob mentality, and you're charged with the mob.
Yeah, I just thought that was.
I've not seen a ton of that case, but I know they were found. They're all found guilty of it.
And that's something that. It's a very hot topic, hot button issue that.
Do you have any feel good stories to end the week on here, Peter?
No, we gotta leave it at that, Pat. I want to leave it on the worst of the worst.
On the worst of the worst.
The worst of the worst. I'm looking through here a little bit, kind of get a vibe. I'm just trying to think if there's anything. Like besides, Thanksgiving was great. There were a ton of sales, but unfortunately with inflation, things are still just.
Yeah, I've not bought anything to this point. Actually,
Have you looked?
I looked around. Yeah, I looked around.
Anything you kind of need?
Nothing that I don't really need a ton. If I found something that I thought was a really good deal, I would have pulled the trigger. But didn't see anything that really, excited me.
On where I kind of get some good news. There's an article that says, "Who needs turkey? Most would be okay with Thanksgiving meal that was only side dishes."
I like the turkey.
Yeah, you would seriously?
I go just side dishes for sure.
I like the turkey.
Really?
I like turkey, but like.
Eat a little protein in there. Need something to mix it up.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, don't you? So we have a tradition on Thanksgiving. We watch like a family together. We watch a movie.
What'd you watch this year?
We watched the Black Klansman.
Oh, it's good. I like the movie. I saw it a while ago. It was good.
The ending was fucking. I did not.
With the guy who was in Ballers. He's the
Denzel Washington's son.
Yeah. He's really good in that movie.
Yeah. But that ending, that came out of nowhere. That I was sitting in the back, like kind of like wiping tears away, like holy shit, didn't realize that this was gonna be like, hey, this is the kind of shit that's going on. But history repeats itself.
Yeah, that was a good movie though. I like the movie.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was.
It's kind of a crazy story. It's a really crazy story. Even if I know obviously it's dramatized for Hollywood, but it's still it's a pretty crazy story.
Right, like it's
like a black guy, infiltrates
a
the
rookie
KKK.
too. Do you think that rookie was?
I've never looked into the what part of it was real or not, but the general premise of that was pretty crazy.
There's a lot of really good stories here, but I thought that ending where they brought it to make it more realistic. You know that was never supposed to come out.
No, we watched Willy Wonka on the Chocolate Factory.
The new one or the old one?
No, the classic.
Oh, classic.
He's the older one.
Chris wanted to watch Home Alone, but then he was like, I kind of hate rewatching old movies.
Home Alone is more of a Christmas movie to me, not a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah. Well, Willy Wonka. You know what's really good? Trains, planes, and automobiles.
She doesn't like that movie.
I hate.
How do you hate that movie? There's nobody better than John Good. John Candy or
John Candy's right.
Yeah, right.
And Steve Martin.
There's nobody better.
I like that movie.
He died way too soon, but he had an eating compulsion.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
What's the other one? Uncle Buck. I hate that movie.
I like that movie too.
Oh, you don't like Uncle Buck?
Hate that movie.
Uncle Buck is the best.
Hate that.
It's got Macaulay Culkin too.
I don't like him.
You don't like John Candy? What about Home Alone?
I like John.
He's the best part of Home Alone.
How about Cool Runnings?
Cool Runnings amazing.
I like Cool Runnings.
He was a Chicago police detective or police officer, and he had in a movie, like not in real life, in a movie, and it was another great movie. He's amazing.
Yeah, I like John Candy.
He died way too soon. You know what's funny? My dad told me. My dad loves him. My dad's got some good stories. He told me John Candy died because he had a heart attack and then a chicken bone got stuck in his throat.
That's not accurate. The heart attack probably is real.
Yeah. Who knows? I think he did die.
Well, he did have a. I remember I did read a story like he told Catherine O'Hara, who plays the mom in Home Alone, and she's in a lot of movies with him. Like she talked to him before he did his last movie, and he's like, "Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this for some reason." He still went and did the movie. That's where he had his heart attack in Mexico, and like she's like, it's pretty crazy that he brought that up to her after in retrospect, obviously.
Yeah. Well, who knows what it meant? Like,
yeah, but I mean, like
you can't be that big and not think something's gonna happen though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he was that old. I think he was like 40s, 50s maybe.
He was definitely not that old.
Yeah.
He had a lot of good years. He was so funny. Let's bring some feel good stories here. Coffee and tea, Patrick, may reduce rates of stroke and dementia. So So
you're never gonna lose your mind, huh?
I'll never lose my mind if that's
the alcohol's gonna combat that.
I know we're fighting hard. The world's first electric self-propelled container ship launches in Oslo. Where do you think Oslo is?
I think it's in Finland.
Wait.
Oslo, you mean?
Oslo? O-S-L.
Yep.
That's in Norway.
Yeah. It's the region up there.
Okay. They will replace 40,000 diesel truck trips.
That's great.
You know what I think when I hear that? That's 40,000 less jobs for truck drivers.
No, but the diesel stuff. I mean, it's burning. I mean, if that thing crashes, I'm wondering the economic impact of that. Because if a diesel thing crashes, like it's oil's going everywhere, it's killing shit. I wonder what the economic impact of a electric freighter would be.
That's true. Because
I'm not sure. I can't imagine the batteries would be great for the ocean either. But probably not. Maybe it is bad. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's people smarter than me that's figured that one out. Let's call Max up and ask him.
Assisted dying is rapidly becoming legal and accepted. Currently in 11. Assisted dying is rapidly becoming legal and accepted. Well, no,
Or in Europe, I think it is.
Isn't that what it's referred to? Isn't it euthanasia? Is it that?
I think
probably
Europe it's very popular.
I think Seattle you can actually do it.
Yeah, I think you have to be
Washington.
You have to meet certain criteria to do it. Though.
Yeah.
You probably have to be in like hospice.
You have to have like a terminal illness. You can't just be like I hate life and I want to kill myself. Like that's not how it works.
There was on Netflix there's a series that's called I'm a Killer, and
I think I've seen part of this.
the first one was a lady who knew this chick for 3 weeks, this lady knew this guy for like 3 weeks, and supposedly he told her he wanted to die, so she assisted him in dying by rear naked choking him to death.
He wanted to die as she like shoots him in the head 4 times.
But then she you could watch her police interrogation. But the family's kind of forgiven her, and she could be out in 2030 pet. So hey, there you go.
If it doesn't work, we can train as a possibility down the road, huh?
It's insane. Thousands of bees make it out alive after being buried by volcanic ash for 50 days.
Where do you go, bees?
That's insane.
I like that. That's a good story.
That's because we need bees. Bees are kind
great.
of a dying breed.
Bees are honey. Bees are great.
Let's see here. What's the last one?
It's funny that where I work downtown in Chicago, they actually have beehives on the roof.
Do they really?
And they give you honey once a year.
Give you it? Who honey?
Like the employee. They'll give out people. They'll give honey to all the companies that are in the building.
Really?
Yeah, I got some over there.
Do you really have some honey from them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. My
it's a small little thing, but yeah.
My uncle, one of his old coworkers, now does beehives and has natural honey. Natural honey is really, really, really good.
Yeah, it's good for you.
It's but it goes very quickly. Okay, and the last one: Washington D.C. sewage plant spins human poo into fertilizer gold.
Washington what?
Washington D.C. sewage plant spin human poo into fertilizer gold. So they're using their fertilizer they're using human waste and changing it. They're probably taking methane and a bunch of the minerals that are used for fertilizer in growing crops and such.
Sounds great.
There used to be so many bats. There used to be an island where the bats would live, and they would have these huge mounds of bat
guano, right?
Yeah, and they would come in and within like 20 years, humans came over and just scraped every last ounce of that because it's huge. It's great fertilizer, and that island is now completely bare. And the bats don't come back because they don't recognize it as where they were from. Yeah,
it's a shame.
Gotta love it. Gotta love humans.
So where are they at now then? Where the bats go?
They're probably all over the place. You gotta be real careful. I heard this miserable story of there's a bat cave where bats come out and people like this huge cave with a bunch of bats and they come out and these photographers wanted to take.
Is that where Batman's from?
I'm Batman. And so these cameramen come up there and they want to take these bats flying out, and didn't realize when the bats come out they all poop, and these dudes got swamped in poop. No, it's not funny. They died.
They died from the poop?
Because the bats.
They got shit on to death?
No, they died. They died a miserable death. They were bleeding from their eyes.
This can't be real.
I swear to God. You can look it up. It's not even a joke.
Where is that?
Okay, let me find it. It's the most miserable way to die.
What happened to Tom? He got shit to death by bats. I mean, fuck.
How miserable of a death. But, because bats have all the diseases.
Wait, what? Well,
let's see here.
What kind
does
of bats
bat
were
shit him to death?
What kind of bats were they? Were they like the big bats? Like the really big ones?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like the flying foxes?
Being shit on by bats. Hold on here.
If you're using a weird Google search after this podcast.
That's why you never sign in. It looks like there aren't many great matches for your search.
Can't imagine there's a lot of bats getting shit on. People getting shit on.
I hope this isn't an SNP fact. I think I heard it on Joe Rogan.
You gotta be true then.
Being pooped on by
bats.
Cameraman. Oh wait, that's why. Cameraman.
Spelling's hard. It's okay.
It's okay. It happens. Bye.
He's had an old fashioned, ladies and gentlemen. That came from a little bottle. That was $3. How was that, by the way, Peter? Not good.
It was terrible.
Okay.
Let's see.
Did it lack bitters, or was it? What was the deal with it?
But no, it's sweet and it's a garbage whiskey, and I know I'm gonna hurt from it.
Okay.
Wait, let's see here. Come on. Wait, blue whale, world's largest animal caught on camera having what? Oh, using the washroom.
Yeah, blue whales are huge animals.
It's coming. I'm trying to figure it out here. Bats. Let's try another one. Bats poop.
Did you dream this? Maybe.
No. Bats poop.
Peter watched Batman last night. And
Photographer. Wait, bats poop. I'm photographer.
Trying to help you out. Start googling this.
No, I got this. And die.
And die.
And wait, I'm photographer. And die.
Do you know what country this was in?
I wish I should. Listen, it's an SNP fact here.
Sounds like something that would happen in Australia.
Right?
They have big bats.
I'm not feeling Australia on this one. I feel like South America somewhere possibly.
Let's see. Guys trying to take pictures of bats. Die. Let's see if that works. Man who left a bat bite untreated for weeks dies. Oh yeah, you remember that story? A guy who didn't want to do the rabies testing or rabies thing died. We talked about that before. Nope. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to find this. Where's Jamie at when you need him, Pat?
This sounds like an SNP fact.
You want to know how I know we're in the Matrix?
I don't know what that means. All right, so that will be a
cliffhanger
for next. Because I'm gonna find the story.
Peter's gonna Google this all week.
I'm gonna be working on it for you guys.
For all the SNP peers out there, Peter will get back to you.
I feel very bad that I missed this one, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us here on what episode, Pat?
60.
Woo! This guy knows it. Episode 60. We had a blast. Unfortunately, it was just two of us. Hopefully, Island Boys is safe and gonna be home this week, and Mr. McGraw will be safe as well.
If not, we'll Zoom Mr. McGraw in next week.
Yeah, next week we'll get a little Zoom call with we'll bring him in somehow, some way. So it's not just me and Pat. Even though you guys love this, we get it.
Make this the highest rated episode, please. It would make my joy.
it would make our day. Have a great week. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. There's tons of it. Enjoy the last couple days here of vacation before I get back to work. But it's the end of the year is kind of light, so hopefully everybody's being able to enjoy. Cyber Monday, Pat, get your gifts going.
Yep.
And don't forget to look at mybookie.com for betting. Or what do they give you? Like gifts. They kind of give you some treats if you look, and you can make some money.
So you can bet and not lose as much money.
Yeah, I think there's one right now that if you bet $100 on one of the games, it's pretty much free $100 game. Like they just give you the $100 back. So yeah, enjoy yourself and have a great week. Check us out at Podcast SNP for Twitter and Instagram, or reach out to us at the SNP Podcast at gmail.com. Have a great week.
Bye!